Hey beautiful, today we're making these stunning rainbow cake truffles, which are incredibly simple as well as super fun to make. They're soft, moist, and absolutely beautiful when you bite into them. In a large bowl, use any box cake mix and prepare the batter according to the instructions on the box. If you want to make it from scratch, I will leave the recipe in the description box below. You can use any mix of choice, but you're going to want to either use a white or yellow cake because we will be coloring the batter later and we want the color to show up well. Using red velvet or chocolate batter would not be the best option for this particular recipe. And welcome to my channel. If you're new, make sure to subscribe because I post 2 new videos every single week. And as with all my other videos, you can find the full recipe in the description box. Once you've prepared the cake batter, pour an equal amount into 6 cups. And obviously it does not have to be exact, but just try your best to make sure that the batter has been divided evenly. Use the food coloring to tint each bowl with a different color of the rainbow. If you want to have more vibrant colors, add in more food coloring, and if you want pastel colors, use a little less coloring. And to make orange food coloring, all you need to do is mix 1 drop of red and 1 drop of yellow. And to make purple, mix 1 drop of red and 1 drop of blue. Now you could always customize these truffles to your preference by using your own color scheme, so you don't have to use all the colors of the rainbow, but you can use any of your choice. Once you've tinted each cup with a different color, line your muffin tin with 12 cupcake liners and fill each one up. Each color will make 2 cupcakes. Bake at 350 Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius for about 20 to 25 minutes or according to the instructions on the box. If you insert a toothpick in the center and it comes out clean, the cupcake should be cooked through. Allow them to cool completely before we move on to our next step. Once your cupcakes have been cooled, we can start assembling the truffles. Start off by taking the cupcakes and peeling off the wrappers. Now you can just go in with your fingers and break apart the cakes until it's crumbled up. Make sure that there aren't any large pieces or else you won't get a clean result at the end. And this is what it should look like once you're done breaking apart the cupcakes. Now you might notice a few browned parts on the edges or at the bottom, and if you'd like you can just trim them off, but I prefer to keep them on because it doesn't make that big of a difference. Once you've crumbled each of the colors, take about a tablespoon of vanilla frosting and mix it in until combined. The crumbs should be able to stick together when you're done. Repeat this with all the colors. And do not go overboard with the frosting because if you add too much, it's going to be really sticky and hard to work with. I am using store-bought frosting for this recipe, but if you want to make it from scratch, I will leave the recipe in the description box. To assemble the rainbow truffles, roll out a tiny ball of each color, about 1/4 of an inch in size. You'll need 6 small balls, or 1 of each color, to make a truffle. Now just take these small balls and put them in your palm, and once you've finished that, use your other hand to squish it together and roll it out into one large ball. And please make sure to wash your hands when you make this recipe, and that actually goes for every single time you step into the kitchen. Repeat the step with the rest of your cake crumbles. I made around 18 truffles in total, but this depends on how large you want to make your truffles. Once you've finished, place in the freezer for at least 2 hours. After they've been chilled, leave in the freezer while we make our white chocolate coating. You can either melt the white chocolate in the microwave or a double boiler. Add in about a teaspoon of vegetable oil or shortening to thin out the white chocolate. Remove the truffles from the freezer and dip each one in the bowl with the chocolate. Use a spoon to rotate it and coat each side, then use a fork to allow the excess chocolate to drip. Wait for the chocolate to harden and then serve. I hope you enjoyed today's recipe, and definitely make sure to give these vibrant truffles a try because they're delicious. That's it for now, and I'll see you soon. Stay safe and have a wonderful day.